Hello, people here at Pongo again, and in this video, we're going to talk about why my motivation for making the Equestrian Civil War: A New Hope went away, and why now it's back. So, in case you all are unaware, production for the Equestrian Civil War: A New Hope went on hiatus for the longest time. Now, as for why that is, this video will explain. So, while making, there was actually several factors that led to the hiatus. So while making the film, I got to the scene where Princess Luna gives Hawk the assignment, spoilers, of taking care of Silverstream. And I didn't know where to go after that. I mean, I know I wrote the story up to that point, but I didn't know how to put it in the picture form, audio drama form and stuff. And then, then came the time where I had to defeat the storage Nazis once and for all in order to make more movies on this iPad. So, what happened was, I had to delete iMovie because it was taking up the most storage, and therefore I lost all my progress. All my progress on the project. Gone. Now, that didn't directly lead up to the hiatus. I immediately started working on it again. But making the revised Star Wars battle opening scene, was really, really hard. And that was the direct factor that led to the hiatus. The Star Wars opening scene that I wanted, the one that I was making, it was really hard to make. I had to draw up all these starships and make it look like a Star Wars battle, because I know Star Wars fans are going to be watching this, I guess. I mean, I hope they're going to be watching this, otherwise they won't understand the opening scene. But it was really hard to make. Pictures had to be timed just right, the music had to be selected wisely, visuals had to be appealing, I had to find some way to introduce Hawk's opening lines, and it was really mind-numbing, and it gave me a headache trying to think about it every day. So, I made a decision to put the project on hiatus. And I didn't touch it for the longest time. Now, in that time, Arena Wars prospered. I made a deluxe movie combo. I made the Battle for Silverstream live action remake. I've made 2 album producer movies, or more like Randy did that. I kind of helped, but Randy was the main director of those, not me. But what basically happened was I had to take a break from the project for a long time, simply because I didn't know where to go. The battle scene was so hard to make, and I didn't know how I was going to transition to the next scene, and the next scene, how I was going to introduce Silverstream for that matter. I found a lot of ways to introduce Silverstream and her original life of slavery. I didn't want to make it too dark, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to make an introduction that would make fans not understand what's going on. Now, my main thing is that fans have to understand the story that I'm presenting. And if they don't understand the story, my story, then there is a huge, huge problem with the creative direction. If fans don't understand the story being presented, that's when you know something is wrong. Because fans have to understand what you're going at, what you're getting at, what you're trying to make, and what you plan to do with the characters and stuff. And I try to be as transparent with it as possible. I probably should have warned you guys before putting it on hiatus, but I didn't. And that was my fault. A lack of planning on my part, and just a desire to escape the project for a while. Then one day, my motivation came back. After a while of doing projects set in the Equestrian Civil War universe, such as such as recent Tales of Pongo episodes and Silverstream's own movie, Tales of Pongo the movie. And after doing all that, something hit me. It was like this voice just suddenly popped up and said, "Do it." And then immediately I got right back to the project and instantly knew where to go. It was a miracle. You could say that getting my motivation back was kind of my Christmas miracle. And now I know what to do. So yeah, as of right now, production for the Equestrian Civil War: A New Hope is back on, and it'll stay back on until I get another director's block. Hopefully that does not happen. But if it does, I will warn you guys ahead of time. I'm not gonna cancel the project because I now know where I'm going, and I don't want to cancel it. I'm still very, very passionate about the project, and I did everything. I did everything in my power to try and boost that motivation, to try and get it back on. But no amount of what I did could effectively get my motivation back. I had to wait for my mojo to come back. And it finally did. So, from now on, I am going to work twice as hard to get this film out and ready as professionally as I possibly can. It's going to be even better than the last round that I did it. It's actually a blessing in disguise that my original progress was deleted, because now I am more satisfied with what I have now than what I had before. I've established Celestia as a dictator she should be, a cruel slave owner and stuff, without making it too dark. And I'm about to get into Hawk's internal conflict. This is going to be a pretty dark. It's really going to be a pretty not dark but deep kind of a film. It's more of Hawk and Silverstream's emotional journey and stuff. You'll understand when it comes out. But yeah, this was a whirlwind of waiting, and I'm so glad it's back, and hopefully it'll work out better this time. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.